இது மட்டும் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? 7:30 மணி தானே? இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணாத, அதுக்கு அடிக்ட் ஆயிடுவேன். என்னடா என்னடா சிரிப்பு? ஏய், அவன் 7:30க்குள்ள முடிக்கணும்னு சொன்னானே, என்னடா அது கதை? அதை மட்டும் டக்கு டக்குன்னு எல்லாருக்கும் அனுப்பிடுறான். ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் So, hello guys, welcome to the today's meet on Android Workshop. So today we are going to discuss about the basic fundamentals of how an app works and the basic frameworks by the Pradeep Kalyan and Prabhu. As you know, Prabhu is the app development lead. He is gonna teach you about some interesting stuff on app development, which is ultimately effectively bringing you um, creating a project in solution challenges event, and we will give an update about the solution challenge hackathon by the next meet, and hope you accompany with our meet. Thank you guys. I would like to start upon with Pradeep Kalyan. Pradeep Kalyan, you can continue.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay, guys. Let's just wait for 2 minutes. Within 17, we can start. Yeah, hey guys, how are you all? Guys, எல்லாரும் மைக் ஆன் பண்ணலாமே. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How are you? Hello.
Fine, Anna. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hope exams எல்லாருக்கும் முடிஞ்சிருச்சுல்ல?
இல்லைண்ணா இன்னும் நடந்துட்டு தான் இருக்கு.
Yeah. Okay. In spite of exams, join பண்ணதுக்கு thanks. Yeah, okay. Today's workshop, we are going to focus on app development and the Android stream. Okay. Just a sec, I will share my screen. Hope the screen is visible. Guys, is the screen visible?
எஸ்ண்ணா.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Okay, is a part of yeah. Today's agenda we are going to Android and its versatile technologies, major technologies used in Android, and how and all the careers can be created using the Android or app development. Is it okay, guys? Is it okay, guys? Guys, am I audible?
Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah.
எஸ்ண்ணா.
Yeah. First of all, introduction to Android. Android is the open source operating system. It's a mobile operating system. In the context of open source in the means you can just go to Chrome and type open source Android project. Here you can get the download the Android source code so that you can use it and you can edit all the Android codes which is available. Android operating system is developed by Google, and approximately it is everywhere nowadays. If you take TV, cars, IoTs, smartphones, tablets, everything runs on Android. Guys, did you know uh, Android was originally designed for cameras? Guys, Android first was originally designed for Androids and its usage is mainly focused on cameras. So that afterwards, the employees found out that Android can be used in mobile phones in such a way that it could help like that. Okay, next will be key contributions. It's wide device compatible, which includes smartphones, tablets, wearables, TVs, cars, etc. We can use it everywhere. Open source platform, which in the sense means that you can develop the Android yourself. So that if you are going to the open source websites, you can find the Android code, so that you can get the whole Android and you can customize it for your use. Customizable users and manufacturer can personalize the experience. For example, if you are taking some OnePlus, etc., they take the Android code and customize their own capabilities, own functionalities. So that nowadays many brands are using the same Android, but all of the UIs compatibilities are different, right? Next will be rich app ecosystem. Play Store is a app store service which helps to download Android apps. It provides access to millions of apps and seamless integration. Since it is developed by Google, it provides seamless integration with Gmail, Maps, Assistant, etc. Whether you guys used Assistant, right, guys? Whether you all used Assistant?
Yeah, bro.
Guys, are you there? Yeah. Google Assistant.
Yeah, bro.
Next will be technologies in the app development field. If you are taking app development, it includes development of applications which via the Android, iOS, etc.
நீங்க 4 பேர் மச்சான் என்ன பேக்
Yeah. In the programming language, we can use Java or Kotlin for developing Android apps. Next will be for iOS, means iPhone apps, right? Which is developed using nowadays a popularly used or made on React Native, which include usage of JavaScript's React library and creating mobile apps, which is cross-platform dependent, so that it can be used in your Android phones as well as iOS. If you are developing an app using React Native or Flutter, it provides cross-platform support and capabilities, so that if you are using it in Android, it will work as perfect and as well as for the iOS. Next will be the frameworks, which includes Flutter. Flutter uses Dart programming language. You can just Google it up. Dart programming language. You can learn Dart and use it in the Flutter environment. Next will be React Native. React Native is a front end. That means it to the React framework. Guys, you all know about React, right? Guys, about React framework. Guys,
Just we know, like, just we heard of the names now, but we don't know, like, in deeply.
yeah, yeah,
React.js
yeah.
is
Just a
mostly
second.
used in websites, right, bro?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. In the case of React.js, it's a front end library. If you are opening a website, for example, if you are opening some websites like taking some Google's, uh, if you're opening any website, there you can find the web page or not loaded for every request. Taking some pages, example, if I am going to and I like hello, I'm creating a new chat. There you can find it, the web page is not loaded right here. It's not going to the side and getting the request. Normal web pages work on HTTP protocol. It will go to the server and it will just fetch the request. But in the case of using the React, here you can see hello. Where it's not loaded. It is telling you here. It's not really provided properly, so that it's the functionality of the front end libraries. Maybe we can use a library or Angular framework. Angular is developed by Google, whereas React is developed by okay, functionality of React. Is it okay?
Okay. Yes, bro.
Yeah, okay. Next will be native. In the case of React Native, similar to React's UI and functionalities, you can just include it and build Android apps, so that the apps are cross-platform dependent, so that you can use it in same iOS and Android. Next will be our cloud and backend. Cloud we can use AWS, Azure, etc. Databases, SQLite, Firebase, etc. Version control we use APIs, use RESTful API and GraphSQL. For UI UX app designing, We can segment Adobe XD, testing JUnit Expresso. In the case of cloud services, if you know about cloud here, cloud, guys. Guys, those who are unable to turn on your mics, you can DM too, or you can chat in the chat box. How many of you know about cloud here?
I know.
Huh? Hello? Just a sec. Whether you know about cloud?
Yes, sir.
Basics, like not deeply, but somewhat.
It's not. Whether you all know what right? Guys, those who are on your mics, you can chat too. I need the session to be interactive. Guys, how many of you know about cloud here? Okay, let me explain a small concept about cloud. If you are going any websites, if you are visiting any website or any services, you can find the usage of clouds there. For example, if you are hosting a service, we can use cloud for. How many of you uses cloud for storage here? Drive, Google Drive, iCloud.
Yeah, I used that, bro.
Yeah, it general falls
Yeah,
under.
we use now.
Yeah, it general falls under the cloud storage services. In the case of cloud, cloud provides three services, mainly known as infrastructures, platform, and application. In the case of infrastructure, it provides basic infrastructure such as virtual machines. We all know about virtual machines, right? Virtual machine, guys.
Yeah, bro, but little bit.
Yeah, let me explain. If I am using Mac is right here. If I'm going to use Windows, I can use in the same OS, right? There comes the concept of virtual machine. In the case of Android, you can use the any emulators or any simulators to just try the iOS, right? These under falls under the virtual machine and concepts. So that cloud provides us readily available resources so that we can build our app with ease. Next will be the platform as a service. It provides a platform build the app. It provides APIs, some services. Uh, Whether you knows about API, right? API.
Yes, no.
Yeah, okay, others.
I don't know, bro. No idea, bro.
Yeah. Wait, just a sec. I will explain. Yeah, okay. I hope the screen visible. API stands for Application Programming Interface. Application Programming Interface, which helps to connect between two softwares. If I am developing a app or software, My friend is developing hardware software. If I want to use the service of my friend, I can use it via API. Okay, for every user, they will be providing a API key. So that using the API key, I will send a request stating I need a service from your website or your server. They will the backend system and authenticate my API key. Then they will provide the services, and it will be given me back as a response for me. Is it okay?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, okay? This is API. Next will be the hosting. In the case of application as a service, there the apps are hosted via the online platforms. Yeah, okay, version control. How many of you know about version control here? GitHub. Guys, kindly. Guys, version control, guys. GitHub.
So, hello, am I audible? Pradeep Kalyan?
Yeah, bro, you're audible. Just continue. I will be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure. And so, can I share my screen?
Yeah,
Uh,
bro.
so, sorry for the disturbance which is currently being here. I think we are all in an hackathon, but I will share you some basics of Android Studio applications. So, just a minute. So I think we can able to see my screen. First, you must need to install the Android. Pradeep Kalyan, are you completed the Android Studio uh, installation process? Pradeep Kalyan, hello. I need my. Okay. So this is the only website where you can download the Android Studio website, and I will be sharing this through in call messages. So you can check your chat. And yeah, so this Android Studio has developed with many other new features like Android Studio Ladybug. In before 2 years, we have been only using Android Studio and has some very limited constraints of showing and building apps. But this time we have a new features named as Ladybug, and you can check the release notes about the more modern features and what specialty in this Ladybug. So, கம்மியா இருக்கா? Excuse me, guys. Am I audible? So,
Yes, no.
what's the new features in Ladybug? The main feature is Gemini in Android Studio. So you can use the Gemini in real time, and you can edit the text, and you can just see this. You can make a class variable, and just by asking a text, and it is directly brought into the code editor. This is a new feature, and also uh, they are bringing the Android Studio in web browser. Uh, Let me show this thing in here. Just check IDX, project IDX, and where you can see the this is the only platform where all the Google technologies can be accessed in the with the use of internet without you need not to be downloading any things. You can directly access to the internet. It's known as idx.wave. You can just go and check this. Yeah, I will send this through the DM. Yeah. So just click this home button, and you can see the what are the tools which are given by the Google, like Angular, Next.js, Flutter. Flutter is also a tool which is used to build apps, and we can see this Android Studio experimental feature, right? You can click this, and you can just apply this for accessing it through the web. Now it's in a trial version only for professional experts. If you have a very consistent use of application development, they will provide you the yearly access of the Android Studio in IDX. And uh, let me go to the process of downloading the Android Studio. Just click this, accept these terms by clicking the terms and conditions, and download this patch 35.
Anna, can we do it
And
now, na?
eh, என்னாச்சு? Hello.
Can we do it now, Anna?
Yeah. You can just install now by clicking the developer.androidstudio.com, which I given in the chat. After downloading it, just give me a voice or something like DM, or just give a hand by symbol. Sorry, Darshini. Is my voice is uh, audible now?
Yes, bro.
Anna, actually, your background voice is more than your voice, no?
Oh, sorry for it. I'm just currently in a hackathon. Uh, so there are nearly more than 100 participants, and I didn't expect this at this last moment, but I will make sure to give you the clear explanation how to use the Android Studio right away here. Yeah, and sorry for this, and we will also be conducting an another session of this Android Studio. Uh, if you are interested, you can ask us. Thank you. So as you can see this now, I'm just opening the Android Studio. Uh, I will teach you when you all install the Android Studio, then what are the steps to proceed here. So due to time constraint, I just move on with the topic. Uh, so we have entered the Android Studio interface, right? So just click this new project right now, and these are the new uh, user interface of the app development uh, frameworks. Okay, you can keep one back button. You can see that you can keep a navigation bar with the back button and a navigation menu and adding some task. Similarly, you can do many other basic frameworks right away here. But we want to choose an this empty activity, empty view activity. So for this is also just see these two are different. One is empty activity, another one is empty views activity. You must click empty views activity for our current display of project, and I will share you what are the next things. And you can also see here there are different kinds of templates for phone and tablet. And Wear OS means nothing. That's just watches and smart watches of Google have certain OS. It's known as Wear OS. And television, for television screen, they are creating an application based templates. And for automotive means it's like the display which is present in a car or a newly modernized vehicles. So these are mostly based on the Android Studios framework. Just click. I will go on with the topic. So just click empty views activity, then click next. Then choose the name of your application, and I would like you to say a main thing that don't touch anything here because it may create some kind of errors, which is mostly related with the inline and space errors. For example, try to avoid the spaces here. I will just give you like SKU app. Then use a single word names and make sure your Android version must be greater than 10. But you can choose this API 29 Q of Android 10 version. So this enables, see, your app will run on approximately 81.2% of devices. So this feature enables us to run on the current devices, right? You can see Android have different kinds of versions. For example, the older versions of Android like Samsung J2 will have uh, and our Hemant Kumar also said that there are different kinds of Android versions like Lollipop, Ruby, and Belly, and some other Android old versions. For that, they are based on Android 7 or 4, 5, the C
Yeah, Harish,
Lollipop.
just a sec, Harish.
Huh?
Just a sec. I will explain that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Okay, just
in the
give the
Android
names.
10
I think
series,
Pradeep Kalyan will continue. Yeah.
in the Android
So
10
these are the
series,
Android versions.
they started the Android 10. Before that, they used some names such as fruits, dishes, etc. to name the Android systems. So that if you're taking about the Android 9, it will be like a pie, like that, some snacks names. Next will be the language section where you can choose Kotlin or Java. Kotlin is a similar language to Java. It's used to build the same app interfaces.
So the only thing you can touch here is only the name. The minimum SDK version is Android 10. Okay. So just click finish. Then your new project will be loading here, and it will extract some main features like Crattle and just give allow for all the things which is gonna install from the command prompts automatically. You can see the process by just clicking this. The background task will be nearly consuming more than 500 MB of data, and these are the core and fundamental packages of app development. Then these packages take some certain time for installation. I think nearly it takes 10 minutes to install all the packages, and it will be getting ready with the two files. One is main activity.kotlin and activity main.xml. Okay, these are the two main files which will be we will be discussing about. I will just give you a very basic, simple Android application. Okay, I don't want to go enter into a very hard topics of Android, but I will just give you a web view app application right away here, and I will go to my GitHub to open my Macs. So you can also access through GitHub slash Kappa and just send through the in-call messages. So you can just click the repository and scroll down for I just click this formula calculator. Just a minute. Okay, this is the main Kotlin version. So this is a formula calculator framework application. Just click the repository. I will just copy and paste it. You must wait for this thing to complete. Don't touch the any code which is specific here because it may create some troubles. And my code is basically optimized with the feature of accessing with the internet connection can access simultaneously with the help of the VM, VM which is presented here, and also you can use through connecting USB cable. Just wait a minute. Yes, you can see there are many number of packages have been installed. And I have been sorry for it because I have thought of the session will be taking by Prabhu, but unfortunately, due to some circumstance, he was unable to continue. So let me take, and I have been learned this part 2 years before. So I just give you a slight glance about it, and I will make sure in next time we will present you a bit good. Yeah. So you can check here there are no activities. So just make sure control A, then just control D. And also make sure just change this to your application name as yeah. Now the errors will be gone and okay. And so this there are two types of activity main XML view. Okay, one is directly you can just click this and just drag and drop and build your app. And another version is just you can simply code your XML code right away here. So you just copy my XML code because I have been used this once upon a time. So same, I just copied and pasted. That's all. Then then I will just give you some basic overviews. So I just given a web view. You can see this zoom this. This is known as web view. If you are for example, I can say you are searching for google.com. Okay, in Chrome, you can also use the Google app in your phone, right? It uses the web view feature to convert that Chrome link to the app application view based. Okay. Mm, so let me run this. I hope I will get an output because this code I have used nearly more than 1.5 years before. So I just try to, and I hope we will get this out. So WebView is the feature that we are using right away here, and just give allow for all things, just starting the Android emulator, which is nothing but our application OS, which will be running on the Windows system. Okay, and see the Google OS is just installing right away here, and you can view the app directly. And also, I would like to say we must want to change some other machine IP address. CMD, just type IP config. That's all. So we have got the and another copy to I copy this IPv4 address because these may create we are vulnerable to the threats. Okay, now I have just given server address. Okay, sorry for it. Then I need to do a thing of changes right away here. Right? It's- So I just take this. It's just an website, just a HTML website. Okay. Just copy this link, or I just open this directly with copy as this is the main file. And I hope you all having the feature of live server, right? Just go live server. Okay, I need to set up the book space here. So add this file, add folder book space, and just click this, click folders, then add this. For you need to install live server, just check live. So there is a Ritvik Day. It is mostly used for to host your website. For example, if I need to host my website in the local host, I just want to click this and click hello. That's all. It will be porting into the server 5500. Okay, this is my website, and we can see there is an IP address 127.0.0.1 5500 index.html. So I need to open this through this application. So it is check. Just change it to index.html. So I need to just give an update to the app because it's running the older applications, right? So I would like to say the main error which will be this error clear text method. So you need to rectify this error by the process of just a minute, guys. Just 2 minutes. Uh, so that error, I will just show you basic of how they are solving the error clear text in a, and there will be two error will be coming upcoming in an upcoming way. One is the clear text and another one is error catch miss. So this is the video link. I can also show you afterwards. Just click this and go to Android manifest.xml, which is being here. Android manifest. Just go to manifest and Android manifest.xml. Just open it. Then go with add a new feature like Android just clear text traffic. Okay, just click this equal to true. Then also an error will be coming named as I just run. So now you can see the catch miss error will be coming. So just go through this. You must add this like just a minute, guys. Dinakaran call பண்ணு. Thank you.
Anna, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Go on.
So, when I was seeing the developer web page, it's showing like languages we can be using like C++, Java, and Kotlin. So, how could you use the HTML here?
Can you share your screen? Just a minute. I will pause my screen. Can you able to share your screen?
No, no, actually, I'm seeing in my lap.
Okay.
So, I just saw in the sample source code. For that, I was searching for sample source code.
Okay.
So in that they are asking for filter by, so in that languages they are seeking for C++, Java, and Kotlin, and they ask for topics for which we are seeking for. And
Oh,
so there only I found out that only these three are available for the samples.
sure. You just directly DM me. Because I just want to see you're telling something kind of new. But mostly I have a basic idea of we use Kotlin, Java for the main activity Kotlin file, and we use purely XML on activity.xml file. And the if you paste the Java code here means it will be automatically converted into Kotlin with the what default interpreter. These are the main things I basically know. And as you said, the usage of C and HTML, uh, we can you just DM me. I will clarify later.
Okay, now.
Yeah. can once again test the bill. Ila. Okay, okay. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. So, okay, no, okay, no, 1 minute. So, sorry guys, I have a dinner issues here in our hackathon. I need to go as soon as possible. You can see now the application has been built successful. You can see, check the phone in the right side. You can easily access the codeless pages through the application we built. This is known as web view application. You can use to build simple website like HTML, CSS. You can just post into an application. And I would like to Pradeep Kalyan to continue this from here. And can you, Pradeep Kalyan? And I will share this YouTube link also through the what DM on it. I will just Pradeep Kalyan, you just end this meet and we will be returning after the dinner. Yeah. And thank you guys. If you have any doubts, you just DM in the middle of the hackathon. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
Thank-
bro.
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, guys. Guys, am I audible? Guys, hello.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. He showed about the app, right? There he is using his HTML code to convert the web page into a Android app and use it as a. You all use that installed apps, right? Guys, if you are using Chrome or something, you can just view the installed apps section, right? If I am going to the WhatsApp and if I am pressing the three dot button, yeah, just a sec. If I am going to the WhatsApp and using the Chrome, you can find here right in the more tools tab. Just a sec. I think here you can see here right install WhatsApp web. If I am clicking it, it will get the access
And I
and
think
it
you
will just.
didn't present it.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I will just. Harish, bro. Harish. Yeah, just a sec. Guys, I forgot to turn off the screen sharing. Just a minute. Yeah, guys, is the screen visible?
Yes, no.
Hey guys, I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, no.
Yeah, just a sec. I will present my screen. Yeah, hope the screen is visible, right? Guys, is the screen visible?
Yes, no.
Yeah, just a sec. I am having too many windows so that it will be clumsy. Just a sec. I will open my windows. Yeah, okay. If you are using some WhatsApp, some application online, here in the Chrome you can find the more tools, right? Here in the here in the cache save, here you can see the install app, which includes installing your Chrome website as a app so that you can use it, right? This is what your Harish bro tried to state there. Is it okay, guys? Guys, the website has been converted into app, but it can be used as a app. Yeah, okay. Mostly the app development fields nowadays they are using the cross field. In the back in the olden days, they will be using for example, if you are taking iOS, they want to create separate app. If you are taking OS Android, they want to create separate app. For every service, for every OS, they want to create some in order to run in that. In the case of Android OS, they need a Android Kotlin etc to run the app. In the case of iOS, Shift language, you guys can just Google it out. It's Shift language, which is used to build the iOS and Mac apps. For example, nowadays we are using the React Native and Flutter. Mostly in the case of React Native, it is a cross-platform. If you are using the JavaScript, right? How many of you know about JavaScript here, guys? JavaScript, guys. JavaScript.
No, no, we don't know. No.
Yeah, okay. JavaScript is a front-end language which is used to build the web dynamically. For example, if I am going to this any website, and if I'm scrolling this animations, this styling, if I'm clicking this button, this should happen. Everything comes under the JavaScript. Okay, you will be learning that under the web field. If you are using the web front end, if you are learning about the web front end, for example React, you can similarly learn the web development, so that it will be as a, act as a plus for both web and app development, so that you can choose both domains if you are taking the web development or the front end development using React. So that most of the developers using React nowadays. The main popularity of React is that which helps to dynamically load the page without needing the help of the server. For example, if you are hosting a web service, or if you are hosting a website, eh, for every action it need to go to the server, contact it and get the information, so that it will take some time to the transfer of the data, so that the web page, you can see right, while the launch of the web page, the icon will be buffering, right? So that it will happen. In the case of React, the buffering will be stopped, so that the web pages are dynamically accessed and it will be fast. And the main mode of React is that if you code once, it can be used anywhere. Okay guys, for example, I will show React native application. It will be used in both front end and back end. You can use snack.expo.io. This is a website where you can run React native live and online. It will just start. I already opened right here. Yeah, okay. In the case of here, you can download it and use Android, iOS web apps. Okay, here you can the embedded code, download as zip, orbit some features. In the case, in this left pane, you can be showing the app details and all, which uses simple JavaScript code. Don't worry about the code right now. If you are choosing a field, then you will be learning this code and all. So that to learn React Native, the basics will be the JavaScript and the React. Okay, if you are planning to go as a React Native, you will be needing this two: JavaScript, React Native. This is the flow of the React Native developer. In the case of next framework will be Flutter. In the case of Flutter, you will be learning a Dart language for the Flutter environment. Uh, you can use the Dart language to create Flutter apps. The Flutter apps are also cross-platform dependent. You can both in any operating system. Okay, here I'm. You can just click the launch snack here. It will load the application. It uses some online emulator tools. You can also select any devices and font scaling, etc. Yeah, here you can see a simple application. Here I can enter my name. Example, I am writing my name as Pradeep Kalyan. And if I am clicking the update name, it will show here, hello Pradeep Kalyan. It's a simple web application app. In the case of iOS, I will just click iOS and continue. It will show the same for iOS, web, etc. So that if you are creating it once, it can be used anywhere, anytime. The same goes to the web app also. After this meet, you guys can check these terms. If you feel any terms new, you can directly DM our team or myself. Next will be we will be seeing on the careers in the development app development. Then we will be concluding 30. Is it okay, guys? Careers in app development. It will be in app developer, which creates app Android and iOS. Next will be Android developer. You guys in the open source Android, right? You guys can just download the Android package from this open source, and you can use it to build your own Android version and use it. In the case of Android developer, they will be hired in the mobile companies. For example, if you are taking Oppo, some big companies, there will be a spot for Android developer. Next will be the cross-platform developer, which uses React Native and Flutter. In the case of growth path, if you will be learning something, learning the skills required to code, you will be doing some projects. Next, you can use the freelance. Guys, how many of you know about the freelance here? Yes, you all know about freelance, guys. Freelance,
Little bit, bro.
bro. Freelance stands for if I am a developer, I know something. I will just call a company or write to a company asking that I am a developer. I am interested in web development like that. The company will say that I am having a website. I need to rebuild it like that something, so that we will be taking the task of the company and completing it for them, so that they will paid for the services we designed or we enriched. In the case of freelancing, many of them are earning, so that they need to spend only 3 hours 4 hours, they can earn 50K to 1 lakh per project in the case of web development and app development. Next will be the agency work. You can join 4 or 5 members and create an agency or in-house developer. In the case of positions, you will be having as a junior, senior app developer, tech lead, and entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, you can create your own company and just have some people there. In the case of salary, it's competitive, because if you are learning the new skills, it will be rising. This is the app development workshop, guys. Whether you are having any doubts here, I need to solve your doubts regarding it. Raise any terms, guys.
No, bro.
Yeah, okay, just a sec, I will share a form, just fill your feedbacks here. Guys, just fill the form for our feedback details, and after filling, if you are having any doubts, stay back, otherwise you can leave. The form is mandatory for batches. You can just raise your hands, or you can just speak up. You can ask to any field, any tech regarding terms too. Since it's the open platform community, we are open to anything. Any semester doubts, any field doubts, etc. will be solved. If you have any doubts, just ask. By 8:30, the event will be ended.